Hello one and all, I'm EkkiThump. Welcome back to Rising World. Today we're probably going to need a lot of stone. We're also going to need a lot of lumber because we're going to try and get the floor plan finished. We've got like a bunch of benches to put down. We need to get a new smelter into the house that we're building here, and we need to get some storage. We need to get chests and crates and all sorts where we can drop things off. We need to get a big smelter, I think, so that we can do more than 24 ores at a time. We can do lots of ores. Now I need to start digging down into this hole probably for that. So let's have a look here in the workbench which I've put down, and you can see we can make a bunch of ladders. I've got a choice of two sizes, but we might as well make, I don't know, well, we can make 4 block ladders. So we'll get some of those, and that'll let us go down into this hole here, which is conveniently located behind our house. But before we do that, I think we're going to get a lot more lumber and maybe even some food. Actually, we can get some apples down us because we are starving to death at the moment. So there's a fair bit of grind in this game. We need a lot of resources, and we're going to get a lot of resources because we're in a very abundant location. Now I think what I'm going to do here, because this is like going to be our entrance into the mine we're going to have under the house. So what we're going to do is bring it out so that we're over the hole. And I think I'm going to want a bit of stone flooring. And what we're also going to do, I think, is have the smelter in here. So this is going to be quite a large room, like a smelter there, possibly the anvil in here as well. And we're going to want storage for metals and ores and all sorts. And I think the floor of the smelter room doesn't really feel right to have it as wood. I think we're going to want stone for that. So I'm actually going to come over here to start with, to this other stone patch. I'm going to grind up some resources from here. And we're going to turn these into, I don't know, maybe some like concrete floor or something like that. I've got my block bench down already. I don't think I've built the saw bench yet. No, I haven't. But it's okay, we don't need that until we want to start putting chests down. So we're going to get a lot of stone here, basically. So I'm kind of thinking concrete, but what kind of concrete? There are a few choices. We could go for this one, which is quite nice, but what about concrete plates? What was that reinforced concrete? Not really sure about those. I don't think we want exactly metal. Well, there's asphalt. Now, asphalt would not be bad for a forge room, I suppose. Nah, I think it's concrete. So what's the darkest shade of concrete? It's probably that one, isn't it? Let's have 64 of those and we'll see how they look. It's sleepy time. I've still got my shelter, haven't I? Yeah. I probably should have put that down to start with. Hold on. Yeah. Let's sleep the night away. Lovely morning. So let's have a look at the concrete floor of this place. What we could almost do actually is take it down, because this area of ground here is slightly lower than, it's on a sort of downhill from that one over there. So we could have kind of a step down into the smelter. That might be quite cool actually. Take it all off. Not have it on one level. Is there a step shape for this? Yeah, a simple stair which can also be flipped. I don't think we're going to want 64 of those. Let's just have 16. Yeah. At some point we are going to want to look at farming. I'm sustaining myself entirely on wild tomatoes at the moment. Alright, so how do I rotate this again? I've forgotten. There it is. Well, do we even want 3 by 3? Because we're only going to have like a door into here. Maybe we just want that. And then, yeah, and then we can start having the concrete below it. Is this right? 7 blocks? Yeah. Sometimes it'll bong at me. That's because I'm standing where I'm trying to place a block, and it doesn't like that. Now, how exactly do these ladders work? Do they need a block to be fixed onto? If I go... I need to rotate this. I kind of wish this could just be snapped at like 45-degree angles. Now what I want to do is put the ladder on there. Maybe I need to... Do you know what? I don't think I want wood going all the way... I don't want wood. I don't want concrete going all the way down. I've got some logs and lumber and stuff. I probably want wood planks and something that looks a little bit sort of rickety and rubbish. That's more like a crate. That might do. Let's just make one of those and see how that looks. Yeah, I can buy that as a like a wall material. Let's see if those ladders fit on. Now the ladders are 4 blocks high and that's only 3 blocks. Turn the grid off. I'm buying that. Yeah, I'm liking that. So to get the mine going, I'm going to want to extend this all the way down, which means we need a lot of wood blocks. And we probably need more ladders, because that goes way the hell down. And we're going to need more torches and torch holders as well. I don't have a lot of sticks. Got to watch that little bit there as well. There's a tiny little hole here. Just big enough to fall down. Oh god, I nearly fell in there. Jeez, I'm just wandering around. Just wandering around the edge of the hole casually. La-di-da-di-da. I mean, how deep do you think that is? How many wood blocks are we going to need? We should get a lot, right? We should get... we get 48 of those. Now we're going to need, let's see, torches. I don't think we can make them at the block bench. We need to have to make them at the workbench. A few torches will be okay to start with. We're going to go start with wooden torch mounts. Eventually we may want to go a bit further and make some like some iron torch mounts, which are probably going to look a bit cooler. But we're going to start just with wooden torches. Let's eat some tomatoes. Keep those bars way up. Can I get down there without dying? I'm not sure that I can, you know. Let's see. Let's see if the fall damage kills me. No, not enough to kill me. Enough that I can't actually get. I can't reach up there to place the blocks though, which is a problem. Oh wow, it's a nice cave down here, isn't it? Okay, so how do I actually get up there to place the blocks down? I've got some throwaway wood blocks I can use to stand on. For those of us who don't like to fly, feel it's a bit cheaty, nerd polling is still a thing. We're going to have to break all these though eventually. So I've got me like crate-like boxes here. I think we'll need some more of these. Yeah, I've only got one left. That's never going to be enough ladders, is it? Are we... It's actually quite hard to see if I'm placing the ladders in the right place. Go on then, place it. Why aren't you placing it? Maybe I'm too far away. Ah, I see, so if I actually point at the ladder, it will connect the next ladder below it. But only if I'm close enough to, I guess, the bottom part of it, maybe, or something like that. Alright, not bad. That actually stretched most of the way. We're just going to need a 2-block ladder at the bottom there, I suppose. Alright, let's get rid of these things. I wonder if the axe is better at breaking wood blocks than the pickaxe is. It would make sense, wouldn't it? Yes, it is. We don't get anything back from doing this, no. It's not Minecraft. Once the block's down, we just break it if we don't like it. And that is a big old deep pit down there. Holy shit. Where can I put a torch down here? I could just mount a torch next to the ladder there. I think I've offset these slightly. Not that it makes a difference. But we've got all these caves. So we should manage to get a fair amount of the old ore. Lots of caves to explore down here. We probably want mostly stone to begin with though, so any direction will do. Is that a patch of ore there? I think so, but... right, torch mount. I made some torch mounts, didn't I? I'm sure I made some torch mounts. Did I not? Well, we can make some torch mounts now. So we'll have one. I do like to use the grid to put things down. So we can have one over here. So we've got a permanent light source down there now. I'm pretty sure there are other lights you can do in the game as well, but torches are pretty good for a mine. Alright, let me come back here and just check we can actually get off this ladder. Yeah, we can. Right, so we need to basically cover up this entire area, all the way back to like covering up these holes here. So we've got our concrete. Let's take it from... Oh. No, this way, this way. Horizontal, lad, horizontal. He needs to go like that far back at the very least. These line up here? Yeah, perfect. So we have a decent sized space back here. We only really want that section with the ladder exposed. We've used all our concrete. So this is going to be like the size of the rear workshop, the rear shed. There's going to be a stone wall around it, so it's going to come one block further this way, and that'll be enough to cover this up here. And it's going to have to come at least far out enough to cover that hole. So we're going to want it mirrored on the other side. It's going to be a pretty big work shed. So we were doing concrete, that one. And we just want as much of that as we can get. Note that even when you click max, it only does a stack at a time. Yeah, so that's like the minimum. So beyond the stairs is one, it's like this one, isn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So beyond the stairs is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I keep forgetting I can drag out blocks in this game. And it works a bit better than the system in Empyrean. For some reason. I don't know why. It just, the game somehow seems to be able to better interpret where you're actually trying to place things. Wow, really? We used up all that concrete just to do this? That's all my stone, so I need to get digging again. Just make sure I've got enough tomatoes to see me through. So before I go down there, I may as well make my 2-block ladder. If I've even still got the lumber. I actually haven't. Have I got any logs? No, I've used all my logs. I need to cut some trees. Oh dear, I think we may have lost the sapling down there. Well, that's some logs. Which will give us some lumber. 36 lumber. So we'll go back over here and craft our 2... Oh, not that one. Our 2-block ladder. We only need one of them, I think. It's a different fucking colour. I hope it's not going to look too bad down there. We need those, and we need a few more of... Ah, shit, and we need logs for that, don't we? We need unprocessed logs to make the other wood blocks. We don't need too many of these, let's get 12. We just need to finish off at the bottom down there. So if I get this tiny ladder in the bottom here... Yeah, it looks different. Never mind, we're down in a mine, things aren't expected to look perfect. I guess I'm going to want a little platform at the bottom there. Okay, might as well get digging for some stone then. So we should have plenty of torch mounts and torches. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. That one. That's not how eeny, miny, mo works, is it? Yeah, but we're going down this one. Especially since it looks like there's a bit of ore here. Just tungsten. We don't really need that. But okay. We have to make sure we don't mine away our route back. Actually, if we take out this bit here, I think we are actually going to want another couple of blocks there. But okay, got plenty of space for digging here. So if I aimed for like 4 stacks of stone, that should let us finish the floor of the smelter room at least. What have we got here? A little bit of iron ore. Just a tiny taste of iron ore. I'm just going along this cave at the moment, just seeing where it goes, seeing if there's anything valuable. We haven't found any coal yet. What's with this? Oh, this rise. What have we got here? How did we manage to get none of that? Okay, we've got 3 iron ore out of that. I'm trying to do the thing where I listen for the spang of pick hitting metal. So I'm decided I'm going to stay down here until I've got this much stone, until it's all full of stone. So really all I'm going to do is go back to like the base of the ladder. And just dig. Alright, we've got all the stone we need. Well, possibly. What I'd like to find at this point is some coal. Let's have a look around some of these tunnels and see if we can find some coal. We're looking for big black patches on the walls. We do have to be careful we don't lose our way back. So we'll probably do the old Minecraft trick of sticking torches on the right hand wall as we go forward, and then we know kind of which way is back towards the ladder as we're coming back. It's slightly trickier because we have to use torch mounts. I can't just whack a torch into the darkness and expect it to stick to a wall. Oh god. We have to watch out for that. Let's put a torch mount here. Any other ores obviously are quite welcome, but coal will let us fuel the furnace more efficiently. Well, that just goes around in a circle. Looks like we've been down here. Yeah, we've been down here. This was a bit of iron ore that I dug out. I guess we've got no coal seams in the area. We can have a look down here. I don't think I've been down here properly yet. Ooh, that's a big drop. That is also a big drop. Is there a way back up from there? It's not that steep down. Oh. Yeah, but there's only a little bit of land there. We can squeeze along here. This is proper spelunking. I like the way the caves render. I like the shape of the terrain. I'm not sure about the fact that I can still hear cows from down here though. I guess we need to put a torch up on the thing here so we know that the way back is up. Okay, well we're going a bit too deep now. We've only got like a handful of tomatoes with us for sustenance. Oh, and the tomatoes clipping through the world. Okay, we need to make ourselves a little pathway up here. Come on, come on, you can do it. There you go. Jesus. Okay, well we didn't find coal, so we're gonna have to power the smelter with the lumber for now until we get. We'll find it. We just need to do a bit more mining. Wait a minute, is this the way? Torch is on the left. Oh no, that's the bit we've been to already. If we find some mountains, we'll probably find some coal. No, wait a minute, it should be this way. Oh, here it is. Anyway, I've got a bunch of stone, that's all I really wanted. So let's have a look at the big smelter. Let's try and get that locked in. Crafting stations, big smelting furnace. Takes half the stone we got. It's not small, 256 stone for that. How much space is that going to need? I'll squeeze in there. Right, so let's get the rest of our concrete. There we are. So that's going to be our smelting shed. Let's just, where's my rake? Just flatten out the earth here and over here. Make sure nothing's covered up. There we go. So we'll get the furnace in. We want to make sure we place this properly because it's very expensive to build and very expensive to tear down and rebuild. But this seems like the right spot for it. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we want it 5 blocks away from the hole where the ladder is. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1 over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6. There. Excellent. So there we can smelt our stuff, and you can see we can access both trays. And it looks a lot better on flat ground than it does just weirdly tilting as the other one did. So I've got like 25 iron ore here. We can fit all that in and more besides. I should have some tungsten as well. I've got some of that down there. Tungsten ore. I'm not sure what happens if I put dirt in there. Dirt. Okay, dirt won't go. What about stone? Can we bake stone in the furnace? No. What about tomatoes? No, no tomatoes. Alright, well I wasn't expecting that to work. So in the absence of coal, I guess we just lumber this up. So again, we crack open the side. Get a little bit of lumber in there. Was it on 4? I'll get that started on cooking up the stuff for us. So that's one sort of floor space done. Now we've got the furnace in there, and we're going to want like crates and stuff. And I think we're going to want the anvil in there. We've also got to put down rooms for the actual workbenches, like off of this way. But we'll do that next time probably, because I've been at this about an hour now. So that was part 2 of Rising World. That's the big smelting furnace. As you can see, it's a big boy, lots of room for smelting all kinds of stuff. I think you can do an entire stack at once in that. So, let me know what you think. Like and subscribe if you'd like to see more gameplay of Rising World, and I will see you next time.